Sarah, yes, to the minute me take the test and them say positive, everything start happening to me. Like mentally, every minute me keep on I take this unnecessary deep breath till me start give myself chest pain because I'm taking unnecessary deep breaths because I'm like, okay, when is this gonna happen or when is that gonna happen? And then I talk to my physiotherapist friend, my KPH, and them I tell me, oh, I mean, normally day 10 is where it gets really worse. So you know me, I fret down on day 10 because I reach a day 7 when I finally find out say I COVID. So I reach a day 7 already. So I fret down for the next 3 days and I say, Lord God, I eat this. So I think, to be completely honest, the fear was worse than the actual illness. And after COVID now, after let's say 18 days, you know, them said the 14 days pass, I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I come back out, I work by myself. I realize I did get a couple of anxiety attacks because I was panicking. You know, my doctor taught me through it, calm down, you're breathing fine, your saturation is good. I got a doctor after COVID, check up, them check everything and say, all right, then them not see nothing look off, then just put me back on some vitamins because it's after my quarantine period that I started having trouble eating. Okay,
really?
so I didn't have an appetite. Yeah, after.
So hold
I was
on.
eating fine during.
So after the 2 weeks, you started to lose your appetite?
Yeah, like after 18 days.
Wow.
So then, all right, I couldn't eat. But then I was still wondering if it was all mental because I was so like worried about day 10. So, you know, put me on some vitamins. All right, then I start to eat back. Finally start to eat back. Guess what? That killed me. I have to drink tea like 6, 7 times a day. And this is coming from a point where me not drink tea none at all. From me, I pick me a grow till now, my mother used to fight me to even drink a cup of mint tea. Me not drink tea. So then now I realize every day I have gas. I have to take the Pepto-Bismol and I have to drink tea. And this is like 3 weeks after COVID. Take the tea them now. Then I realize, all right, now the gas is finally going. Then what I'm left with now, this is months ago now, because this was in March that I had COVID. And now this is July. And the thing that I'm left with now is that I get anxiety attacks. Very slight anxiety attacks. The minute my mind is not occupied and I'm not moving, I'm not doing something, or if I'm driving, which when I'm driving is when I'm at peace. That's when I think the most, when I drive. And I realize that's when I keep on, I wonder, okay, my all right, I still breathe good. It's like that fear flashes back. And that's what I'm still struggling with that at this point.
Well, Stacious, I think it affects everybody in a little different way because with me, I think I have a memory issue.
Really?
Like sometimes I say, okay, let me go over there to pick up something. Because I had it in March as well. And by the time you go over there to pick up something, I don't remember what I go over there to pick up. It's like I have to stand up a little bit and say, what do you really come over here for? And then it comes back. So you get the anxiety and like you, I didn't have no other symptoms either. No, I was just told because somebody in my office tested positive. I just went and got tested just because. And they said, oh, you're positive. I said, you sure about that? Because me not cough. I had a slight cough. But no.
Oh, yeah, I had the cough after too. I think I started coughing at about day 16, thereabout. That's when I started coughing after.
So how are you now in terms of breathing? Because that was something I had to do a lot of workout to get back to the whole breathing thing.
Yes. So, I mean, like sitting down, normal, fine, breathing fine. But then I tried going to the hill maybe a month ago. And it was the hardest thing ever. Like I made it halfway up. And this is a hill that I normally go all the way up. And I made it halfway. My breathing was so bad.
Wow.
So that's when I realized, yo, this shit, it really affected me. But it's post-COVID and not during.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So then, I'm still reading up. I mean, it's a fairly new thing. So people are still reading, trying to educate themselves. So I'm still at Google to find out how many people get second-rate infections. And some people say it's milder when you contract it. But then now they're saying because of the different variants, it can be worse. So I'm just trying to avoid everything. Because honestly, I don't know how me catch it. Because, like, me ever in a mask, like Terry always accost me and say, scan full dog, nyam dirty pudding. Because everything must come. I want a body come near me, not touch my spirit, my spirit. And she's just more relaxed with her mask wearing, and me get sick.
I said I was going to Stacious. I used to the one that we're extra careful. We go the extra mile. Well, let me not say that because that may send a bad way in there to message to other person. Say, oh, okay. Well, yeah, me know what you're talking about. I understand what you're talking about. So as it relates to the entertainment part of your life now, you're basically on a watch and see before you really go out hard.
Right. I mean, me still gonna wear my mask regardless, but I just wanna, really don't want a spike and then bro gonna forget lock down back the whole place. Me really don't want that. So this is my message. Please, guys. We know say a long time everybody not go to one party. We have fun. Just please wear your mask and avoid the one bag of conversation, face of conversation. People know a long time you know see some people. Keep on your mask and talk to them, please.
Well, let me ask you something. So this may be a little controversial. Let's talk about the vaccination. Are you gonna take your vaccination?
Before COVID, I was raring and ready to go. I'm like, yo, as soon as the vaccine reach, me want to take it the same day where tough time I take one, me ready. But then after having my bout, I figure, wouldn't I have already gotten some antibodies? So based on what I'm reading, I don't know. I'm still at odds whether or not I want to go ahead and take any.
Yeah, because I was with a doctor who said he caught
But I think for people that
three times.
It, I think they should go ahead and take the vaccine. But for people who already contracted it, for me, I mean, it's just a personal decision from here on.
But you know, you can't catch it again though, right?
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Did you take yours?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I went there, the nurse was like, so you catch COVID and you come up here to get vaccinated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
look here, something gonna kill you, Stacious. Something gonna kill you. I mean, me decide if a doctor gonna kill me, well, I just saw. I mean, to each his own. But
and how did you feel? Like, you never had any side effects?
Yeah, man. Like, when I took the first one, I had the side effects. I had, you know, the chills. I had the fever. The next day, I was lethargic. I couldn't move up and down. I was in the bed all day. And then the whole weekend, I was, like, just in the bed. And after that, I was up and running. Good to go.
So you're still waiting on your second dose?
No, man. I've taken my second dose. So I am
the
fully
second
back,
dose didn't affect you?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Okay.
No kind of side effect. No, nothing. So I'm good to go. So you know, let me just put it out there. But anyway, back to Stacious because you have you know, my plan. That's the part I like, you know, because
so the people them ready for question about the question.
Eh?
Mr. them ready for question about the question. Yard Vibe says we're asking questions. Yes, we're gonna answer your questions, sir.
But no. Stacious, them can't tell me off to do the live. I'm here your talk. So Yard Vibe, the ballot not gonna work. It not gonna work around here. But somebody was asking if you do the video yet.
Yes, the video has been shot. It's editing now, so maybe in a matter of like 2 days, should be out.
So you need a backup singer?
Yes, for the live show. Yes, get yourself ready.
I'll drink my lime juice, Stacious. I'll drink my lime juice
and some honey. There. Get yourself ready.
No, man, it's really nice because I must tell you, you know, it's like when you wake up in the morning, you say, God, thank you for letting me see today. Thank you for life. That's the kind of vibes me I get from the song. Yeah. It's a new day. You're here. You're alive. Be thankful. You have another opportunity to win.
Right. That's the message.
Yeah, so man, I love it, Stacious.
I see. Yard Vibes was asking a question. Let me just answer it. So he asked if I think I've been underrated. At times, because I've seen people with less talent than me, you know, go further. But I'm not upset because I know that the key to success in this business is not all about talent. It's about talent. It's about image, it's about marketing, and it's about the team that you have. Yeah. So it's a group of things that comes together well. And if somebody was able to have 30% talent, but then everything else came together, good for them. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm gonna say, hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. But I do feel a little bit underrated at times. Woo! You want some lightning a clap out a door?
I lie. So maybe it'll come now.
I don't know, but
Stacious,
just
or
some
you say
lightning
can go home,
right up
winner?
the place.
Or you say
So
can go home,
yeah,
lockdown.
I mean, I do feel that way sometimes, but I'm okay. And I think if somebody's a harder worker than I am, I can't be mad at that either, because I do think I can push more, but because I have quote unquote options and choices, I am not as hungry as I should be or as I was in the beginning. Because you know, when you get boxed down and kicked down and pick up, and it's like the frustration just sets in and you're like, yo, I'm done. But then because you have that fire, it's like now and again something just jump out. I'm gonna go record it. I have my own studio, so I'm able to record at my
Oh,
own
you
leisure.
do?
Yeah, I do have my own recording studio. So it's like I'm doing it, but I need to be doing more. And like I said, I was nurturing my business for the last, let's say, 2 years. So now that they're good, you know, my wean them, you know, I can put more effort into my music.
Okay. So how does it work, Stacious, with your studio? What you have you produce persons there? How does it work?
Well, right now it's subletted, so I do have somebody in there working constantly because it was kind of locked up and not a lot of activity happening. So I mean, it's there. If I need to go in, I just make a call and say, "Yo, I'm done. Help me out. Need for record," and you know, we just let it work. It flows.
All right. So question time now. Question time. I see some questions in there. Let me go to the first one. And the first one is, oh, I think you answered this one. Are you a producer also?
Yes, I'm one of the producers on the festival song as well as other songs. So yes, I do produce.
All
I did
right.
one juggling. I now do no more juggling. Art is too hard to deal with.
This is a good question. Any artist you'd like to collaborate with?
Yes. Dexter Daps and Idonia.
Tell
Oh,
why
Alkaline
Dexter
too.
that. And which one?
Because Dexter Daps have this little sexy thing when me think me with a compliment, because me have the little original sexy sound there too. So that's just one whole heap of sexiness right there. So can you imagine how much pick me I gonna make from that song there? Somebody tag Dexter and tell him to give me the song. Tag
Say
him.
it again. Say it again so them can tag him there for me.
Somebody tag Dexter and tell him say we need to do the song. And I've always liked Idonia, and I do like Alkaline style. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I like alkaline. All right. Next question. You hear the thunder? You hear the thunder there? Oh, you can't hear it now?
Yeah, make the glad you hear it. Come and tell me that's the lightning. Okay, so where am I from? I'm from Portmore.
All right. Somebody asked this question.
I'm from Portmore.
Yes, true. That cola would be great. Detail on you. We don't know what that means. Okay. Yes. Tag next to that so we can say we bring it on. Right? All right.
Yes.
Next question. We know this one. Which is your most successful song in your entire career? We know that one, Eldon. Tell them stations.
It's my most popular song. Come into my room. Where it being successful, that's debatable because of the whole copyright issue. So yeah.
Yard vibes. You know, so yeah, go around everybody else, but I like your questions. Can you travel overseas stations?
Yes, I can.
Okay. All right, let me draw for somebody who requests to go live.